In the previous episode, Rokan had his pierced heart restored by the saintess during the battle with the mermaid monster. He went to the dwarf smithy in the 4th city in the game The Lord on the Central Continent, asking to forge 6 types of items for himself. Finally, he went to the proving tower to complete the challenge of being the first to reach the top 1 to receive a reward. Let's watch episode 97, The Revenge of the SSS-level War God. Hope you enjoy watching the video. After spending time killing monsters on the first floor of the proof tower, Rokan went to the other floors of the proof tower. Presently, a message appeared: you have completed the 54th floor of the proof tower right after he defeated the monster. The message continues to appear: highest record achieved. The results will be posted on the leaderboard. Currently, Rokan is ranked 1st and is on the 54th floor. The remaining time until the tower proves to erase history is 29 days. After he was tired of killing monsters, he logged out of the demonstration tower. While killing large numbers of monsters, Rokan used rage mode too much. He needs time to recover. He opened his inventory to see the reward for hunting monsters in the dungeon. Let's see what the reward is. Bulging money pouch. Rank magic. 10 free equipment repair tickets. Rank superior. Pack of 5 magic stardust. Rank magic. The immediate rewards make him feel nothing special. In addition to the rewards, what makes Rokan look forward to receiving a hidden title? A title called Master of Attrition. Rank magic. Effect received: the speed of reducing stamina in battle slows down to 30%, stamina increased by 10. The second hidden title is called Master of Evasion. Rank magic. Because of success 500 times in a row without being hit by the enemy's attack, agility gain increases by 5, movement speed increases by 5%, and passive skill, Sixth Sense, is added. Sixth Sense, passive, uses Sixth Sense to sense attacks. After completing the mission at the proof tower, Rokan smiled, preparing to make a new plan for the future. The largest arena in the central continent, able to accommodate hundreds of thousands of people. Timora's central arena. When Rokan pushed open the door and entered the waiting room, many eyes looked at him. Someone shouted in surprise at his appearance, "Oh, there's someone new here. Another weak guy came here to die." He went to the registration counter and asked to register for the arena. The person on the counter, seeing the young man's weakness and small body compared to the other fighters here, smiled and replied, "What level are you?" Soldier level. When the surrounding people heard that Rokan was only at the soldier level, they laughed and laughed, having caught a good prey. The registrar at the counter confirmed his rank. The person at the registration counter gave him a gold coin with a sword and axe weapon symbols printed on it. This is the coin that confirms citizens have the right to participate in the Timora life and death arena. The person at the counter asked him, "Do you want to play right now?" Receiving a coin confirming his identity as a gladiator, he excitedly waited to see who his opponent would be, and immediately agreed to participate. The rules in the arena, also known as the cockfighting ring, here are very simple. As long as one of the 2 fighters is defeated first, the other is declared the winner. Of course, there are no penalty cards in the life and death match. Winning or losing depends on life. The reason Rokan chose to participate in the life and death arena is to train himself, because in each round the rage skill is activated. A bell sounded with a slight vibration in his pocket. When he pulled it out, it was the coin that confirmed Rokan's identity as a fighter. Let me know. It's your turn to compete. Because this match only has NPCs and no players, finding a suitable opponent is very quick. Rokan smiled crookedly. According to his guess, the highest level of an NPC is 190. Currently, his level is over 200. This is too easy to completely overwhelm the NPC's power. He was teleported to the fighting worm by the coin. Let's play together, weak NPCs. His opponent is swordsman Musimu, who has 10 kills. NPC level is 150. Facing Rokan was a level 150 NPC. He summoned a battle axe with the rank of a soldier. This NPC is the highest level of the same class. The NPC swordsman put the sword right in front of him, smiled, and said, "This is your first battle. Don't worry too much. Anyway, you will become my 11th life." Before he could finish his sentence, The NPC moved extremely quickly to approach Rokan, preparing to cut Rokan in half. He was not afraid at all, just calmly thinking, "This guy wins 10 matches in a row. He's worth fighting for. He's a true warrior." Suddenly, the NPC's body was cut in half without realizing it. He swung the battle axe, cutting the NPC in half at an extremely fast speed, making the NPC unable to react, because each win will add a bonus point. After defeating a level 150 NPC, the message "You have won" appears. He sighed in frustration at his weak opponent. The notification continues to say, "Currently there is no consecutive winning record, and 10 arena points have been won." The whole arena didn't know what happened after a while, because he performed the move too quickly, cheering for Rokan's victory. The two young men above watched the classic battle and commented, "Defeated Marmusi with just one slash. Did a god appear under that body?" Timer Arena has no rules for fighting fighters, but there is a regulation on the number of consecutive wins. The more times a fighter wins in a row, the reward will increase. Rokan directed the animal with the reward. Request the next match. With Rokan's level, fighting NPCs below level 250 is completely overwhelming. He knocked out his opponent in one strike. The Lord's game system noticed that his strength was more different than his opponent's. The announcement reads, "Your ability has been recognized because you have continuously won." Soldier's current rank. The opponent will be changed because you have won 4 consecutive battles. His next opponent is level 167 Rockfist Dwarf. Rokan rushed in extremely quickly by jumping and swinging his axe to knock down the NPC. All the audience cheered enthusiastically for him. Just like that, match after match, it's unknown how many times he slashed and how many opponents he defeated. NPC bodies pile up like mountains at Rokan's feet. At this moment, he felt like a murderer. The bonus points he received were 30,276. There were more than 300 consecutive wins, but the system only confirmed a maximum of 50 consecutive wins, disappointing Rokan and not making his murderous reputation known to many people. To make up for that, he received the title Man of 50 wins at Rare rank. He was praised for achieving 50 consecutive victories, but no one in the arena was afraid of him. The effect reduces the strength of opponents when fighting him. Rokan opens the status screen to see how many points he has after 300 battles. Arena point, 276. Honor point, 2096. He was disappointed when he only received fewer bonus points than expected, but with a record score, no one will be able to break Rokan's first place. After completing the plan, ranked top 1 in the arena, he went to the Hall of Knights. Pushing open the door and entering, he told the person registering at the counter that he wanted to upgrade from soldier to knight. The person who registered at the counter was a soldier. After carefully checking Rokan's information, confirmed that he can be promoted to knight. Rokan signed a pledge to become a freedom knight. The knight is the one who serves the monarch, the mirror used by the master. The soldier asked him, "Have you chosen the monarch to serve?" Since Rokan was the first knight to achieve this title, the soldier wanted to introduce the monarch to his service. To become a true knight, one must seek a king to make a sword and accept knight's oath. That's why the knight title hasn't appeared yet. In response to the soldier's question, he replied, "I have found a monarch I want to serve." Stepping out of the Hall of Knights door, Rokan whispered in his mind, "Being a subordinate to high-ranking nobles is good, but it's easy to be dependent, especially if the monarch has the rank of Viscount or Earl. More regulations will be required for knights. Some ambitious NPCs will hinder the knight's footsteps. We cannot let them become stronger, because if the knight has overwhelming strength, he will be given a higher position than the monarch, threatening their rights." Rokan smiled cruelly, starting to make a new plan after receiving the title of knight. Let's wait and see what Rokan's brutal plan will be in episode 98.